best teams in the KBO wrap up their two-game series today between the Kiwoom Heroes ranked second in the KBO and the Doosan the NC Dinos ranked first. We're going to have a fun day from the second capital city in South Korea. The NC Dinos did win yesterday in a 5-1 contest. NC coming in at a whopping 49, 30, and 2. The Kiwoom Heroes coming in at 52 and 36, 1.5 games back of the Kiwoom Heroes. Let's look at our Korea baseball organization postseason. The top 5 teams make the playoffs. First place gets a bye all the way to the championship game. The fourth will host the fifth place. In the fourth seed will have a 1-0 count. It's kind of like the play-in game. Now, you don't hear this much from me when you were talking about the NC Dinos, but last night their pitching, or yesterday morning, their pitching was outstanding. And their base running was really good as well. They were aggressive on the base pads, and that's how they got their 5-1 win. Now, that game does mean absolutely nothing. Yes, that game that the Dinos won, that means absolutely nothing if they do not win today. If they win today, then they have a solid spot in that 1 seed for a little bit longer. Coming up next for both of these teams, the NC Dinos will head to the Kia Tigers, who are ranked, I think they're 4th or 5th in the Korean baseball. And the Heroes will host LG. Now, since there's been so many rainouts, they've had to cut every series down to a 2-game series. So this is a 2-game series instead of a 3-game series. Now, there might be one more KBO baseball game on Sunday. I'm not sure about that. You might see one again on Sunday. That will, if it happens, then it happens, but you don't count on it. The bat has been working for the Dinos this year. The Dinos had the best odds coming into this month, but that is starting to die down. The Dinos yesterday only got their 12th win of the month. They are 12 and 14 coming in to the month of August. Now, I'm not surprised. Now, I want you guys to bear with me. I am not surprised if these Kiwoom Heroes will just beat up their opponent. These Kiwoom Heroes know how to work. They have Addison Russell now, who's a former World Series champion for the Chicago Cubs. He's been on MLB first teams. Now, the sad news going around KBO is the league possibly could be shut down. Let's look at the lineup for the Kiwoom Heroes, and then I'll tell you more. So Jake Brigham on the mound. He's got a 4.44 ERA for the Kiwoom Heroes. Anyways, back to so the South Korea is averaging about 200 positive tests a day. That is a lot more than they've been getting lately. That is as many as they have got. That's more than normal. That's the highest amount since March. Yes, March. They're in a stage 2. That means there's no fans allowed back in the stadiums, as the first pitch is a bunt, and it's gonna be a single to start out today's game. So it looked like a check swing, and just like that, the first pitch, we already have our first base runner. That one just rolled as close to the line as possible, and then the pitcher throws it away, so we also might have an error being called on that play. That's going to bring up Sing-So Kim as Min Han Shine is on the mound for the NC Dinos. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Welcome everybody to KBO on ESPN. We are watching baseball out of South Korea, the Korean organization. These two teams are no strangers to each other, the two best teams in the league. They're just gonna they're fighting for that top spot. Because whoever finishes in that top spot goes right to the KBO series, was aka like the World Series of the major leagues. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. We have a 2-1 count through the first 4 pitches. Runner on first. No outs for the 2-batter, Kim, who stands in at the plate. Kim stands at the shortstop position. He is age 24. This season he's batting .281, 19 home runs, and 68 RBIs. That one, he did not go. We have a 3-1 count to start this game. Officially, every single game is on its way. Let's hope we have a fun day. I will give you score updates once we need them. We don't need them right now. That one is swung on, killed, foul. The count is full now to the second batter, the NC Dinos starter C's. On deck is Jung-Hoo Lee, followed by Addison Russell. Addison Russell is in the hole Wednesday Night Baseball at 10 o'clock on ESPN, the Giants and the Angels. And they walk him to put the first 2 batters on now to start our top of the first. So that's going to put 2 on here for Jung-Hoo Lee, who steps into the game. Seven pitches thrown. Hope everybody is enjoying their day out of the Korean system. I know I am. We are just getting on our way. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. We will not know what's going to happen with these Korean teams. Now with Jung-Hoo Lee, he has ranked third in RBIs with 71 and just over 1,000 on base percentage. Is that one on the ground? They'll get 1 out at second, and they'll get 1 out at 2 outs at first. So that's a double play ball, and that's going to move a runner to third. And we have 2 outs just like that. And that's going to bring up probably one of the most dangerous bats in the league in Pan-Chu Shung. Sorry, Addison Russell. Where did I get that from? Addison Russell stands to the plate. So as Addison Russell comes to the plate, we are ready to continue our game. First pitch to Russell is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count with a runner on third. We do have our first score of the game. Hanwha Eagles lead the SK Wyverns. As that one swung on, fouled back, the SK Wyverns down 2-0 to the Hanwha Eagles in the top of the first. That is more scores going on around the league. Here we go, pitch number 12. That one swung on. It's a foul ball. And we're going to have a 1-2 count now through the first 12 pitches. Addison Russell actually almost had a RBI double maybe. That one was mere inches from giving his team the lead. Last time we saw the Kiwoom Heroes, they had a shutout through 8 2/3 of an inning with their 3 or 4 pitchers that they used. That one swung on right back up the middle, base hit. And Kiwoom is the first team to score in today's game. We have a 1-0 contest, and Addison Russell, he has a single here to keep the inning alive. That's going to bring up the 5 batter in Parks, as he'll step in here with 2 outs and Addison Russell on first. Here we go, pitch number 14 of the inning. That first one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Right now, as of right now, the NC Dinos want to make sure that they have bats ready to be swung. As of what we've seen so far, we look like we're gonna have a baseball game today. That one swung on, fouled back. We have an 0-2 count now, 2 outs. Runner on first here between the Kiwoom Heroes and the NC Dinos. That one swung on, pops it up. The second baseman is there to make the grab. That will do it for the top of the first inning. That will do it. And now we get to see the best team in the KBO use their bats. Guests on ESPN today, Andrew Farrell hosts the KBO Grand Slam, and Eric Wood, former NFL Pro Bowler and current ACC Network analyst. That is on ESPN 2. Those are people who will be showing up as guests. So today's game does get a nice little action. If you don't know what goes on during the KBO, you're kind of missing out. Weekdays games are at 2:25 a.m. Tuesday through Sunday are games. Saturday games would register between 4 and 5 a.m. Normally, it depends on the day, and always a 3:55 start on a Sunday for the KBO. No games Monday. That is the universal off day. Let's look at the NC Dinos starting lineup. Obviously, the standout player that we're going to be looking at is Altair, as we are ready to start our bottom half of inning number 1. Let's get back to the action between the Doosan Bears and the Kiwoom Heroes. Now, there will be intermissions between each inning. Just because it's the first inning, there's never an intermission on the first inning. First pitch is high for a ball. We have a 1-0 count for the starting pitcher. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground, right to the second baseman. And we have a quick 1 out here in the first inning. That's going to bring up Kunan. NCAA basketball and football starting up along with the NFL. Be here an hour early, so at 7 o'clock we will have our countdown to the NFL getting on its way September 10th between the Texans and the Chiefs. Make sure you guys come cheer your team on, as you guys will get weekly coverage of the NFL. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Hing Dong Kanan, 10 home runs and 43 RBIs. He's having a good year so far. That one inside for a ball. We have a 1-1 count. And the reason I say he's having a good year is because even though the numbers are low, those are high numbers still. Like they played just about 110 games. And there's only two players with over 20 home runs, as that one gets fouled back. So that one gets fouled back. We have a 1-2 count now, 1 out here in today's game between the NC Dinos and the Kiwoom Heroes. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3 and a quick 2 down for Kiwoom. That's going to bring up Singbu Na, probably one of the hottest bats in the league. He has definitely shown himself up here. The NBA does continue today right here, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. We do have the Celtics facing the 76ers and the Mavericks facing the Clippers. Coverage starts at 6, and there's a line drive right to the second baseman. We have a 1-2-3 first inning. We'll be back. Timeouts on the field. Like I was saying, 297 new positive cases as of yesterday. And if you live in America, you know that's not a lot, but that is their highest positive test rate in Korea since March. And they have just and last week they did bump up the amount of people allowed into the stadiums with 30% capacity. Now 0 stadiums are allowed any fans, or all stadiums are allowed 0% capacity, and only the players. And the league will get shut down no matter what. It will be officially decided if one player gets test positive on the field for any of the KBO teams, the league gets shut down for a minimum of 3 weeks. That one is low for a ball. We have a 3-1 count here to Jinghoo Ha. He hits one on the ground right to the third baseman. And we have one away here in this second inning. And that's going to bring up Lee now, the 7 batter. Yeah, the 7 batter. Lee steps to the plate. He is definitely no stranger to the game. I think this is his 15th season. He has definitely been playing some good baseball. Through his career, the KBO All-Star game is coming up. Maybe we'll stream that one. Don't exactly know. Feel like I might. 22 pitches thrown. We have a 1-0 count now. 1 out, top of the second. That one in there for a strike. It is a 1-1 count now with 1 away. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, sent out of center field. And we will have 2 away if Altair can catch it, and he does. That's going to bring up Kim now with 2 away here in the top of the second. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. These 2 teams are battling for that first place spot. The NC Dinos only have a 2-game lead on the Kiwoom Heroes. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now. See, now if this was a 3-game series, which is only a 2, but if it was a 3-game series, you would also be seeing tomorrow's game if Kiwoom came out with the win. That one low for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now, 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 3-1 count, 28 pitches thrown here to start our second inning. 2 outs now. Definitely do not want to give up a walk here and try to give Kiwoom any more momentum with a 1-0 lead. That one swung on, fouled back. It is a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one's sent out of straightaway left. That one's deep enough for sure. That one is gone. And Daniel Kim with a home run. That's going to make it 2-0 Kiwoom over the NC Dinos. And that's going to bring up the 9-batter Park. It was supposed to be a really quick 1-2-3 inning, but now we have a 2-0 count. He sent that one. I bet another 30 feet, it's out of the stadium. Here we go. First pitch to the 9-batter is in there for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. That's pitch number 31. That pitch count is getting a little high for just being in the second inning. That one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now, 2 outs. Here we go, the 0-2 count. That one swung on, send. Is it back to back? That one's off the wall. And it's going to be a double. And that's their 4th hit of the game. This inning's starting to turn out not so good, as that's going to start the lineup over again in CO in a 2-0 game here between the two best teams in the KBO. That one was mere feet away from leaving the stadium, or not the stadium, leaving the park for a home run. But it's just going to be a stand-up double here in a 2-0 contest. We have a runner on second, 2 outs, top of the 2nd inning. Top of the lineup's back up in CO. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Here we go, the pitch, that one in there for a ball. We have a 1-1 count on a low breaking ball that just missed the zone. Here we go, the 1-1 count now. 2 outs, top of inning number 2. That went outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now. So we have a 2-1 count now, 2 outs, runner on second. Kiwoom is right now stepping on the NC Dinos. Here in the top of the 2nd, as that one swung on and missed. It is a 2-2 count. Here we go. That one just outside on pitch number 38. We have a 3-2 count now, 2 outs. See, this is where you throw your best pitch. This is where you throw your best pitch. We have a 3-2 count now, 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and he pops it up. If Altair can get there, whoever's going to get there, the second baseman. That will do it for our 2nd inning coverage. That will do it for the top of the 2nd. We'll be back 2-0 Heroes over the Dinos. Lead here for Kiwoom over NC, as that one was absolutely killed by the Kiwoom Heroes. They have a 2-0 lead now here in the bottom of the 2nd. So this game is already in the bottom of the second. We are making good time. That one was just absolutely murdered. That was second decker power. You don't normally see a lot of second deck power here by KBO players. It's normally just peeking over the wall or it's basically out of the stadium. You pick. First pitch is low for a ball to start out this second inning. We have a 1-0 count. Only 8 pitches thrown for Brigham as Yang steps to the plate, the 4-batter. NC needs to start to turn something around now, and that will do it. Maybe. No, it's just going to stay in the park. And we will have 1 out now here in this second inning. And that's going to bring up Mo and put No on deck. There's only one game that doesn't have a score, Lotte and Doosan. That one's in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count, 10 pitches thrown here, 1 away. Here we go. So we have a swung on and missed pitch there. 0-2 count now. 2 out. 1 out. In the top of inning number 2, or in the bottom actually of inning number 2. 0-2 is our score in favor of Kiwoom. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now with 1 out here in today's game. Hope everybody is enjoying their start to their Wednesday. It's Wallpaper Wednesday. Just go get a fresh wallpaper for free, as that one swung on down the line. Foul. Count remains 0-2. Here we go, pitch number 14, low for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now. 14 pitches thrown. That was the 6th pitch of the inning with 1 away here in this second inning for Kiwoom. Here we go, 2-2 count now, 1 out. 14 pitches thrown from Brigham. That one outside, and he's loaded up the count, 3-2. Saturday, you don't see me do this a lot, but Saturday we're going to be doing some gaming. As that one swung on, sent out of straightaway center, is who's going to get there. It is the second baseman, and we have 2 outs now. Where was I? Oh yeah, Saturday we got some gaming. We're gonna be playing Fortnite from 11 to 3. I know it's a long time. There's a live event at 2 o'clock to end Fortnite Season 3. I know I haven't done much streaming of Fortnite. I have still been playing it. I still like it. It's a fun game. Just since there's been so much sports going on, I've been streaming mostly that and not much gaming. I'm thinking about starting a Twitch channel and only streaming games there when I can. I'm not exactly sure, as that one's low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. We have a 1-1 count now, 2 outs. Up to the plate is No. He's batting 6th here, as this is going to be pitch number 19. We have a 1-1 count, 2 outs. NC Dinos right now not having a hit yet. That one's a check swing foul. We have a 1-2 count now, 2 outs. Altair is on deck for the NC Dinos. Here we go. That went outside for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now, 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. That will do it for this second inning. 21 pitches through 2 innings and a no-hitter. We're on to the third. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout from Korea. To last night, where Texas got demolished again by San Diego. Will Myers with the bases loaded. He swings and hits one out of the park. And then for Texas, a good catch by Machado to continue the winning streak for the Padres. First pitch of this inning is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. 41 pitches. That one swung on, set right back up the middle. It's a base hit. Their 5th hit of the game, and we have a leadoff single for Kiwoom to start the third. That's going to bring up Lee, who grounded out into a double play last time, up back in the first inning. We will see Addison Russell again, who scored their first run. Let's see if he can help his team out here. Here we go. That one swung on, sent. It finds a gap out into straightaway center. It's going to fall. And I think it is a 3-0 ball game here early, with an RBI double. Kiwoom has officially scored in every single inning this game. It's 3-0, and that ball was killed off the bat of the NC pitcher. It is 3-0 now here in the top of the third. No hitter also by Kiwoom so far. So here we go. First pitch to Addison Russell, who is 1 for 1 on the day with a single, is in there for a strike. 44 pitches thrown from Min-Hoo Sin. He's got an 0-1 count on him and a 3-0 lead here for Kiwoom. Here we go. Past that one on the ground. It is foul. It is an 0-2 count now. No outs. Runner on second. Already action in the bullpen for the NC Dinos. Here we go. The 0-2 count. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now. No outs. Runner on second for NC. Here we go. That one way inside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count to Addison Russell. If you might be wondering, is that the Addison Russell? Yes, it is. The former 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series champion Addison Russell. Just about 2 months ago, back in July 10th, signed a deal with the Kiwoom Heroes, and he's making his first ever start in the game. Well, not today, but he has. That one outside for a ball. We have a 3-2 count now, 2 outs. This could be the last batter you see from your starting pitcher for the NC Dinos already. So here we go. That one swung on, fouled back. So here we go, and we have a walk there. That's going to put 2 on with no out, and Addison Russell gets walked. So we have a 1-2 count now, no outs. That's going to bring up Park with the bases 66% loaded. And they're going to have a quick talk on the mound before we see our next batter. And we are going to have a pitching change already. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout here from Korea. First 100 games for Fernando Tatis Jr. He's had 314, 378, and then 591. His OPS is 969 and 24 home runs for Fernando Tatis Jr. Alex Rodriguez, he had 14 home runs through his first 100 games. That one swung on and missed. It is an 0-1 count. There's a new guy on the mound for the NC Dinos already, as they couldn't get out of this inning, so they're going to bring in some reinforcements to try to get out of the inning. Here we go, that one in there for a strike or a ball. We have a 1-1 count now here in today's game. We have a 1-1 count now. No outs, 2 pitches thrown from the new guy on the mound. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now, no outs. Here we go. So we have a 2-1 count now. No outs. Runners on second and first. Top of the third. That one swung on. Pops it up. Foul. Count goes to 2-2 now with no outs. A double play ball or a strikeout would be huge here. If they could also get a triple play, that would also be awesome. Here we go, that one fouled back. It remains 2-2 now. Through 5 pitches thrown from the new guy on the mound. Jose Park is the new guy on the mound. He's thrown about 5 pitches and he hasn't recorded an out. He could load the bases here on 1 pitch. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside, and the bases are loaded if he throws one more ball. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside, and they have walked kind of the bases loaded with no outs. That's going to bring up Hunt now with runners on the corners and at second base. Here we go, that one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count now, 1 out through 9 pitches from the new guy on the mound. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on. He sends it right to the second baseman. So there will be no play, and we have 1 out now. As we have 1 out now, and that's going to bring up Lee. NC Dinos bullpen this season. Innings pitched 279.1. That's the 3rd fewest in the KBO. Their bullpen average is a 5.92 ERA. That's last of the KBO. Only 18 saves. That's tied for 3rd. And blown saves. That's the 3rd most as well. So their bullpen is pretty much all over the place as the first pitch is outside for a ball. Here we go, the pitch. That one also outside for a ball. We have a 2-0 count. So we have a 2-0 count now, 1 out, bases loaded for the Kiwoom Heroes in the third. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for our strike. We have a 2-1 count. Here we go, that one outside. We have a 3-1 count. And now we're 1 pitch away from walking in a run. I don't honestly sometimes get how this NC Dino team is first place. I mean, they don't really have that much skill to show for it. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for strike 2, and the count is full now with 1 out. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, and we have 2 outs now. And now the next thing that's hit possibly could end the inning or give Kiwoom a 5-0 lead. It depends what you call for. I mean, it also could give them a 4-0 lead or a 6-0 lead or heck, a 7-0 lead. As Kim steps to the plate, he homered last inning for the first run and the only run of the game for the Kiwoom Heroes in that second inning. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count to start our second inning of coverage, or the bottom of the third, 2 outs, bases loaded. NC Dinos still have no hits. That's pretty much the only surprising thing going on here. We all both know the bats would be flying today. We just didn't know this much, and only by 1 team. That one inside for a ball. We have a 2-0 count. Look at the reach by this catcher. He has to get that one behind. That was an awesome play by the catcher. He definitely knows what he is doing, which that is always good. Here we go. That one is outside for a ball, and just like that, it's a 3-0 count now with 2 outs. Here we go, the pitch, and that is for a strike. We have a 3-1 count now, 2 outs. Every pitch here is crucial. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground, foul, and just like that, we are down to our final strike. And if he can let up no damage, that would be awesome. But if we send it back to the second inning, we did have a upper deck almost out of the stadium. It actually might have left the stadium. Home run by the exact man who's up at the plate. Here we go. Pitch number 21. That one swung on the ground. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And it's 5-0 now, and it's going to put runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Is it runner out on the quarters or runners out first and second? And it's a 5-0 game now in favor of the Heroes, as it puts runners on the corners. That's going to bring up the 9 batter and the 8th batter of the inning, with runners on the corners here for the Kiwoom Heroes in a 5-0 game. First pitch swung on and missed. It is an 0-1 count to start out the bottom of the top of the third with 2 away, 2 on, 0-1 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-1 count. See the flag. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. We have a 2-1 count. Now, 24 pitches does seem a lot, but it seems like even more when you came into this game, this inning. That means this will be his 25th pitch of the inning. You just don't see that every day. Oh, and then he hits the batter. That loads the bases right back up. And that loads him up, and that's going to bring up our 9th batter of the inning. And that's going to bring up CO for his 3rd at bat. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. On pitch 26, 1-0 count now, 2 outs, bases loaded for the 2nd time this inning. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground, right to the second baseman, and we are finally done with this half inning, but not before letting up. 3 runs. We have a 5-0 game. We'll be back in a minute from Korea. Everybody back to today's game. Bottom of the 3rd inning coming up here. 5-0 Kiwoom over the NC Dinos. Let's continue our game right now with the first pitch being in there for a ball. It is a 1-0 count to start out our bottom of the 3rd. So obviously Kiwoom is no joke right now, leading the best team in the country by 5 runs. That went low for a ball. We have a 2-0 count now with no outs. Here we go, the 2-0. That one in there for a ball. We have a 3-0 count to start off this half inning. That one in there for a strike. We have a 3-1 count now through 25 pitches. Tomorrow there's a chance that we will see one more Korean baseball game, but it's definitely not going to be tomorrow because we have a quadruple header out of the NBA. Yep, you heard me, a quadruple header out of the NBA. Starting at 1 o'clock between the Pacers and Heat, 3:30 between the Thunder and Rockets, I'm pretty sure. Bucks and Magic at 6. 8:30 the NBA lottery draft as that one's fouled back. And then at 9 the Lakers and the Trailblazers coming up. So we have a 3-2 count here. Pitch 27 was fouled back, and pitch 28 was just high. So we have a leadoff walk to start off this half inning, and that's the first base runner of the game for the NC Dinos. And that's going to bring up Choi with no outs and a runner on first thanks to the walk. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count on pitch number 29. Here we go, the 1-0 count. Pitch number 30 in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count now, no outs. The NC Dinos and the Kiwoom Heroes coming up here on ESPN. Game 2 of 3 this series, or Game 2 of 2 this series between these two clubs. Approaching 6:30 in the morning, an hour into gameplay. That one in there for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now through 31 pitches from the good old man on the mound. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. And it bounces off the glove of Addison Russell. I bet that they might call that an error. I'm not sure. And it's a stand-up double to put 2 on. And it could be the first hit of the game for the NC Dinos. Not exactly sure if they're going to call it a hit, though. That's going to bring up Choi now with 2 on and no out here in the bottom of the third. So runner on first and a runner on second and a runner on third. he was more safe than I thought. I thought it was a lot closer play than that. Kiwoom with the ball. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back by the 9 batter. It is an 0-1 count. Unlike the LG Twins or the Kia Tigers or the KT Wiz, these NC Dinos don't really have a star player. They have a star team. Make sure you have Ather. And actually, guys, breaking news, the no-hitter does stay alive. They do call it an error on Addison Russell instead of a double there. So that's something that they can change. We have a 1-1 count now through 34 pitches. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Here we go. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now. No outs here in the bottom of the third inning. KBO baseball on ESPN. The Doosan Bears will be seen very shortly again. We've seen a lot of Doosan as that one swung on, fouled back. The NC Dinos, it's kind of like NC Dinos week as that one was fouled back. Count is 2-2 now with no outs. Runner on second and third. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Staying alive is the 9 batter. No double play ball, so a walk here wouldn't hurt, but it would hurt, if you know what I mean. 37 pitches thrown from Brigman. He had 9 pitches through the first 4 outs. Here we go, the 2-2. That one in there, strike 3, and we have 2 out, 1 out here in this third inning. That's going to bring up the top of the lineup now. In Lee. Here we go. Pitch number 39 coming up. We have an 0-1 count with that ground out. Or with that strikeout here. 0 for 1 is Lee with a ground out. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Min-Ki Lee, he has 20 hits on the year, 0 home runs, only 64 at-bats, which is actually kind of good for only 64 at-bats. Here we go. That one swung on. Pops it up. The third baseman is there to make the grab. We have 2 away now. And that's going to bring up Kiwoom, who came up last time through. So here we go, the 2 batter, Kiwoom up. First pitch to him is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go. Pitch 41. That went in there for a strike. It's a 1-1 count now. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. If they can get out of this inning without letting up any runs, that would be kind of spectacular. And we do have another change. They changed it back from an error to a hit. They looked at it more and they put the hit back on instead of an error. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now with 2 outs, 2 on. Here we go, the 2-1. The pitch, that one swung on, fouled back. It's a 2-2 count now, 2 outs, 2 on. The Kiwoom Heroes and the NC Dinos is what you're watching. Bottom of the third inning, 6:37 p.m. a.m. Eastern time here on the East Coast. Here we go, the 2-2 count now, no outs. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2. So here we go, the 2-2 count, pitch 46 coming up here. That one swung on, sent out to right field, and they get out of the inning. They had 2 in scoring position with no outs, and they get out of this inning. But NC does get their first hit. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout from Korea. KBO system on ESPN2. The Dinos face the Kia Tigers at 5:25 a.m. And then Friday, the Hanwha Eagles host the KT Wiz on ESPN2 at 5:25 a.m. Coverage starts at 5:25 a.m. on ESPN2 both days. You will not see either of those games here because this is our only game of the week. Now, there could be one more, but I wouldn't call for it. I normally don't like doing 2 KBO games a week. I normally pick the best one, and then I do it, which is obviously this game. Here we go. First pitch of the 4th inning is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. 5-0 is our score. Leading off this half inning is the 2-batter Kim. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single last inning. That one in there for a strike. Now we have a 1-1 count. Top of the fourth inning here in the Korean system. We have a bit of a dangerous report to report. 297 new positive tests out of Korea just yesterday. That is their highest positive test total since March, which puts them up to stage 2, and that officially makes no fans allowed in the stadium. And if it gets up to a stage 3, the season will be suspended until it gets back down to a stage 1. It has been a stage 1 since last week, or since May, since the start of the season to last week, as that one swung on, pops it up, and we have one away now here in the fourth. So the top of the first for the Wyverns, and the Hanawa Eagles go yard. The Wyverns go yard. And the Wyverns are kind of controlling that game 6-3. One out now here for the new guy on the mound. That's going to bring up Lee, who doubled last time up, back in the second. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. And pitch number 32. So here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second one, not so much. That one's outside. We have a 1-1 count now with one out. Here we go. That one popped up, and the left fielder is there. Right fielder is there to make the grab. We have two away now here in the top of the fourth inning. And that's going to bring up Addison Russell, who stands in at the plate. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count, 2 out, top of the fourth. This is exactly what NC needs, a quick inning to get us to the bottom of the fourth and see if they can put more than 5 runs on the board. That one on the ground, right to the second baseman, and that will do it for the top of the fourth. We're on to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout from Korea. one of the hottest bats in the month of August. He's going to step to the plate and try to cut into this Kiwoom lead as we have a 5-0 ball game. Bottom of inning number 4 here from Korea. Singbum Na stands to the plate, 30 years old from SK. He is their right fielder, and the first pitch of the inning is outside for a ball. Bingham almost had a moment where he would not be starting this inning if he did not have such a good end to the third. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, sent out to straightaway center. The center fielder should be there to make the grab. No, it's going to drop. And that's like kind of the first legitimate base hit, and there's a single. That's going to bring up Yang to the plate. So here we go. Bottom of the 4th inning. 1 on, no outs. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. Did he go? No, he did not. We have a 1-0 count now, no outs. Here we go, pops that one up. The right fielder is there to make the grab. On pitch 50, the double play ball is set up now with 1 out. That's gonna bring up Mo, who yesterday helped them out with a 2-for-3 2-run homer, 3 RBIs in their 5-1 win. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count on pitch 51. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Checks the runner at first, make sure he's not going anywhere. You normally don't see a lot of steals. You probably see 2 to 3 steals a week just by 2 players. That's out of the entire league. You'll probably just see about 2 steals a week, so there's really no need to throw over. That one swung on the ground. It is foul. Count goes to 0-2 with 1 out and 1 on. So here we go. We have an 0-2 count now. 1 out, 1 on. Here in this half inning. Pitch number 53 coming up here. 0-2 count. Checks the runner back at first again. Here we go. That one swung on. Oh, fouled back, and that hit him in the knee. He can't go to first base because he swung and fouled it back, and the foul ball hit him. Oh, it was right off the kneecap. Ow, that hurts. I've had that happen so many times. Just get that spray or whatever. 0-2 count, 1 out. CM Mo steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. In his first at bat in the second, he flew out to give us the second out of the second inning. Here you go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It remains foul. 0-2 count still. Staying alive is Mo with Sungbu Na on deck. So here we go. Pitch 55 coming up here. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, strike 3. And we have 2 away now here in this half inning. And that's going to bring up Simbu Na, who stands in at the plate. Here stands in at first with no on deck. Or at the plate. Jeez, I'm losing it. So here we go, the 0-2 count. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go, the 2 outs now. That one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count. Tomorrow, KBO continues on ESPN on a Thursday at 5:25 in the morning. We have the we have the Kia Tigers versus the Doosan Bears. First pitch is at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. Or watch it on the ESPN app. This is going to be pitch number 58. That one swung on and missed. We have a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on first. Here we go. That one fouled back. It remains a 1-2 count on pitch 59. We have a 1-2 count now, 2 outs, runner on first. This could be to end the inning. That one inside, and the count's now 2-2 on pitch number 60. 2-2 count, 2 outs, runner on first. So here we go. That one just missing the strike zone, and he's filled up the count. 3-2 count now, 2 outs, 2 outs. 1 on. Here we go, that pitch low, and they walk him. So that puts runners on first and second now. And that's going to bring up Altair now with 2 on and 2 out. And if he hits a home run, it's a 2-run game. So here we go. First pitch to Altair is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count on pitch number 63. The MLB career for Altair, he was the 10th pick in the 2009 MLB. There's the 9th round, 10th pick of the 9th round in the 2009 draft. 6 seasons in the MLB with 3 teams. Played 49 games for the Phillies, Giants, Mets in 2019. In his career, he had 37 home runs, 150 RBIs, and he had just over 1,000 at-bats. So that one swung on and missed. We have a 1-1 count on pitch number 64. Here we go. The 1-1. That went in there for a strike. We have a 1-2 count now. We have a 1-2 count now. 2 outs. Is he going to blow it and load the bases? Let's find out. Here we go. The 1-2. That one swung on and fouled back. Count remains 1-2 with 2 outs. Pitch number 67 coming up from Brigham. He's probably not got that many innings left in him. If this one stays alive, he probably only is going to go 5 if he lets up more than 2 runs. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball, and we have a 2-2 count now, 2 outs. On pitch number 67. Here we go, the 2-2 count, 2 outs. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 2-2. Here we go. That one swung on and missed to end the 4th. So that's 4 shutout innings. We're on to the 5th. 5-0 Kiwoom. Timeout. everybody, back 5th inning action. We had a few robbed home runs yesterday. One by Victor Robles to help the Nationals get a 5-8 win over the Atlanta Braves. We'll see the Atlanta Braves coming up next week. MLB on ESPN tonight, 7 o'clock, the Atlanta Braves versus the Washington Nationals at 7, and then at 10, the Angels and the Giants getting work done. First pitch of the inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. We're going to see the 5, 6, 7 batters here in this half inning of the 5th. That one outside as well. We have a 1-1 count now with no outs here in today's game. Top of the 5th inning, 5-0 Kiwoom over the NC Dinos. Here we go, that one hit on the ground, and we are going to have one out here in this half inning with that ground out. That's going to bring up who's over 2 with a ground out and a pop out back in the third. So here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. That one swung on, fouled back. Now we have an 0-2 count. S.J. Park on the mound. He's thrown 42 pitches today, or since the third inning. I'm pretty sure. If I'm right, please tell me. We've just hit 7 o'clock in the morning out here in the East Coast. Good morning, everybody. Hope your day has started off beautiful. That one's outside. We have a 2-1 count now, 1 out. Here we go. That one swung on and fouled back. Count remains 1-2. Here we go, that one outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count on pitch number 45. 7:04 a.m. East Coast time. We are having fun out here in Korea. At least one team is. The Heroes have a 5-0 lead thanks to the first 3 innings going their way. That one fouled back. Count remains 2-2 with 1 out. Here we go, the 2-2 count, pitch number 47 coming up. That one swung on, it is killed deep, that one is curving, and it is foul. That was totally gone, except it just couldn't stay fair. Here we go, that one on the ground and a line shot to the third baseman, and we have 2 away here in this 5th inning. With that ground out, that's going to bring up Lee, who struck out in his last at-bat. Here we go, first pitch outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count here to start today's contest of the 5th inning, 2 outs. This is about to be his 50th pitch since the 3rd inning. Not that good. That one outside. It's a 2-0 count. Here we go, the 2-0. That one on the ground, right to the shortstop. And that will give us 3 outs here in the top of the 5th. We've hit the halfway point of today's game. 5-0 Kiwoom. We're on to the bottom of the 5th here in Korea. Timeout. Are currently in 3rd place, and they're playing like it as they have scored a few runs last inning, and the LG Twins have a 4-1 lead over the Kia Tigers. Speaking of Kia Tigers, we will see the Kia Tigers tomorrow against the Dinos. That's on ESPN and ESPN only. First pitch of this inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Here we go. The second pitch is a bunt try, but he fails, and it's an 0-2 count now. Approaching the 6th inning. 3-6. 24 outs to go left in regulation of today's game. Here we go. The pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 0-2. Choi, Chi, and Lee standing in at the plate. They will be playing big part in this inning because they will be the 3 batters that these Dinos will put up here in the 5th. That one foul checked back. We have an 0-2 count now, no outs. Bottom of inning number 5. Okay, this game is so far the 3rd quickest game going on right now. You know, we'll just give you a quick score update around the league. Obviously, you know, our game is 5-0. The KT Wiz are up on the Samsung lines and just entering the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-2 KT over Samsung. 5-0 Lotte over Doosan. 12-4 the Wyverns over the Eagles. And 5-1 are the LG Twins over the Kia Tigers. That first one at SK game is getting out of control there early. They're only in the bottom of the 4th. Here we go, pitch number 76. That one just missing on the inside corner of the plate. We have a 2-2 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It is fouled back. A lot of really bad, crappy swings to stay alive here. He would have been on first base by now like 3 pitches ago. Here we go, a 5-0 game in favor of the Kiwoom Heroes. That one way outside, and the count is full. It is a 3-2 count now, no outs. 7:12 a.m. here on the East Coast. You're watching Major League Baseball, and we have a beautiful day of baseball on August 19th, 2020. That one swung on and missed, strike 3, and we have one away here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to bring up the 9 batter now here in the bottom of inning number 5. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. It is an 0-1 count now, 1 out. Here we go, the pitch. Pitch 81 in there for a strike. It is an 0-2 count now, 1 out. Bottom of inning number 5. Here we go. That one swung on, fouled back. It is an 0-2 count now, 1 away. Here we go. The 0-2 count now, 1 out. Pitch 83. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. That one swung on right back to Addison Russell. Russell makes a good play, but the first baseman wasn't able to get there, and I'm guessing that's going to be an error, and that's going to put him on second base. Yep, they're going to probably call that most likely definitely an error. I don't think they're also going to call that a hit, so that puts runner on second now, 1 out. And that is the first error of the game for the Kiwoom Heroes. First pitch in there for a strike to the top of the lineup in Lee. We have an 0-1 count. 1 out, runner on second. The tying run probably never going to come to the plate. Here we go, pitch 86 outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go, pitch number 87 coming up. That one swung on, sent into left field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score, and it's a double And it's a double, and it's the first run of the game for the Dinos. It's a 5-1 contest now. So they just replace each other, and that's going to bring up the two-batter Keon, who's 0 for 2 on the day with a flyout and a strikeout. Five to 1 is our score now. This might be the inning where the momentum shifts severely, and they're going to have a quick talk on the mound. The pitcher will stay out there to run our 5th inning, still in a 5-1 game. So here we go, 1 out, 87 pitches thrown. So they're going to call that, and they just like that, they have their second error of the game due to the left fielder not being able to catch a freaking baseball. And that's how we have a 5-1 contest now. Here we go. That one outside for a ball as well. It is an 0. It is a 2-0 count. 1 out. Runner on second. 5-1 is our score. 2 errors for the Heroes in today's game. They've officially filled up every single category. Only 3 hits on the day for the NC Dinos. Obviously not like them at all. That they still have only a 4-run deficit, and the tying run is in the hole. Yeah, 5-2, 5-3, 5-4. Yeah. That one outside for a strike. We have a 1-2 count. A 1-2 count now. 1 out, runner on second. That was pitch number 90 from Brigham. Here we go, the pitch. That one inside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now. 1 out. One count. 1 out, runner on second. That one in there for strike 2. We have a 3-2 count. 1 out, runner on second. Here we go. Pitch number 93 coming up. That one swung on, fouled back. Count goes to 3-2 with 1 away. So here we go. The 3-2 count. Pitch number 94 from Brigham. That one high and outside. That's a walk, and that might do it for his day. And that's going to bring up one of the best hitters in the entire Korean baseball organization. And they're not going to take him out. They're going to keep him out there for one more at bat, probably just trying to get out of this half inning. As Na steps to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day is him. Here we go. Na hits a home run. It's a 5-4 game just like that. First pitch in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a ball. We have a 1-1 count now, 1 out. So here we go, the 1-1 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed. It is a 1-2 count now with 1 away. Approaching 100 pitches is Brigham. As we have 1 out here in the 5th inning. That pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count, 1 out here in today's game. Here we go. Here we go, the 2-2 count, 1 out. That one swung on and missed, strike 3, and we have 2 down just like that with 2 on. And that's going to bring up Young with 2 outs and 2 on here in the 5th inning. 5-1 is our score here in Korea. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on. It's going to be a base hit, maybe no. Foul ball. And on pitch number 100, we have an 0-1 count with 2 outs. Here we go, 100 pitches thrown today by Brigham. That one swung on. He sends it deep into the stands. That's a foul ball. 101 pitches thrown now. Here we go, the 0-2. That one swung on the ground, right to the second baseman, and that will do it. It's only a little bit of damage done. We're on to the 6th inning. We'll be back in a minute. 5-1, Kiwoom over the Dinos. everybody here to the start of the 6th inning, as we have a 5-1 ball game, 7 hits and 2 errors for the Kiwoom Heroes, 3 hits and no errors for the NC Dinos. As we have to continue this inning, a new guy on the mound in Singjung Kim. He'll take over. As we continue today's game, 5-1 is our score. It's going to be the 8-9-1 coming up here to start our 6th inning of action. Here we go. The first pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count to start the top of the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 top top halves of an inning and 4 bottom halves of the inning. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 24 outs remaining. As that one's fouled back. It is an 0-2 count now, 2 outs. Here we go. That one swung on the ground right to the second baseman. Has to get a good throw off, and he is safe. How hard is it to throw a baseball to first base? Like, this is actually getting ridiculous. Don't know if they're going to call that an error, but I'm going to call it a hit for right now. Oh. Never mind. They're probably going to call him out. I forget everything I just said. And we're going to have a review here by the NC Dinos. Oh, they're not going to. Oh, that one fouled back to start out this inning. It is an 0-1 count. So here we go. Checks the runner at first. Make sure he's not going anywhere. I don't think they're going to call that an error, which is kind of weird. I thought they were going to call it an error for sure. Here we go, the 0-1. That one swung on and missed. It is an 0-2 count now, 1 out. Or no outs. Here we go. That one high for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now with no outs. Runner on first base. Here between the Kiwoom Heroes and the NC Dinos. Baseball is being played right now. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Live from Orlando. No, from Korea. Orlando's not till later today. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count. Runner on first, no outs, top of the 6th inning. There's a game in the 8th inning. Why isn't that our game? That one swung on and missed. Runner goes, and he's safe at second, but we do have 1 out. And that's going to start the lineup over. That's going to bring up CO with a runner on second. So with the runner on second base, and also they called that throw to first an error. So they called an error instead of a hit. Both teams have filled up the thing. First pitch is outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count on pitch number 9. 1-0 count, 1 out, 5-1 is our score between the Heroes and the Dinos. Standing at the plate is CO. He's 1 for 3 on the day with a ground out, fly out, and walk. And single. First pitch was outside for a ball. The second one is in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count, 1 out. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. We have a 1-2 count now, 1 out, runner on second base. Here for the Kiwoom Heroes, top of the 6th inning from Korea here between the two best teams in the country. Just 1.5 games in between these two teams. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It is fouled back. Count remains 1-2 with 1 out. You're in today's game. NC coming in at a whopping 49-30-2, and the Heroes coming in at 52-36. It's kind of weird because the Dinos are the team in first place, and the Heroes are the team in second place. But the Heroes have more wins. It's because the Dinos have more games that have been rained out, and they have a better winning percentage. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count, 1 out, runner on second base. Top of the 6th inning, 5-1 is our score from Korea here on ESPN, kind of. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. And that will put a runner on third with 2 outs on the board. And that's going to bring up the 2-batter Kim, who's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, single, and fly out. Here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. 1 out here in today's game. Here we go. Kim sends one deep to left. That one is off the top of the wall. 1 run will score, and it's an RBI. It's an RBI double here for the Kiwoom Heroes, and the Heroes are back on the board for the first time since the 3rd inning with a double. That was an RBI double off the top of the wall. It was just 5 feet. It was literally 5 feet away from being gone. It literally hit the piece where the ball was supposed to go if you wanted a home run. That puts a runner on second base. Still with 2 outs, 6-1 is our score now. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count through 17 pitches. 0-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second. 8-3 is our score. So here we go, pitch number 18. That one swung on, sent deep out to center field. Not deep enough, and that will do it. Altair makes the grab. We're on to the bottom of the 6th. Timeout on the field. Today's game as we continue coverage of the KBO on ESPN2. As I believe there's a new pitcher on the mound as we are ready to start this half inning. Yes, it is. A new guy that will stand on the mound. First pitch is low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5, 6, 7 batters due up here in this half inning. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. So here we go, the 1-1. That one swung on the ground. And that should give us one out. Yes, it does. With that ground out, we have our first out of the 6th inning, and that's going to bring up No. As he is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout back in the 2nd. Six to 1 is our score. Here we go. Park with the ball. Wants to put the strike in there. We have an 0-1 count, 1 out. So Alter on deck. Here he could be our 3rd out. Anyways, 0-1 count, 1 out. That went low for a ball. Bottom of the 6th inning here in Korea. 6-1 Kiwoom over the Doosan Bears. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for strike 2, and we have a 2-2 count. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. 2-2 count. Coming up here, bottom of the 8th is bottom of the 6th is what we are looking at here. 7th inning approaching as the NC Dinos try not to have this game head to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go, the pitch, that one on the ground, right to the first baseman, goes under. They'll still try to get a play, not in time, and it's going to be a single. And Park gets on with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. That's going to bring up Alter. As he stands in, he is 1 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout back in the fourth. Here we go, pitch number 9 coming up here. So we have one out, runner on first. That one swung on the ground, fouled back. It is an 0-1 count. Here we go. Pitch number 10 coming here from the starting pitcher. This can give them the lead, maybe. No, it will not. That's not even close to happening. That one swung on, sent out to right field, and that will give us 2 away here in this inning. With that fly out, that's going to bring up Choi, who batted last inning and struck out to lead off last inning. Washington and the Braves, ESPN Baseball. That's at 7 o'clock, followed by the Angels and the Giants. That's a fun one. I want you guys to go watch that. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock on ESPN. Or the ESPN app. Here we go, 2 outs. That one outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. 2 outs, runner on first. Here we go, the pitch. That one low for a ball. We have a 2-0 count now with 2 outs. So here we go, that one outside. It is a 3-0 count with 2 outs here in today's game. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. We have a 3-1 count now, 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Here we go. That one low for ball number 4, and that's going to put 2 on with 2 out. As that brings up Chi, now the 9 batter with 2 on and 2 out. As we are in this with this 5-run deficit. And they're going to have a quick chat on the mound between the catcher and the pitcher. So here we go. Pitch number 16 coming up here eventually. And that brings up the 9-batter Choi as he stands in with 2 outs and 2 on here in today's game. Here we go, the 0-2. That one swung on the ground, foul. It is an 0-1 count to start out this at bat. Here we go, the 0-1 count now. And that one in there for a strike. It is an 0-2 count now. With 2 outs. Here we go, the 0-2 count, 2 out, 2 on for the Kiwoom Heroes. For the NC Dinos, bottom of the 6th. That one swung on the ground, right to the second baseman. If he makes an accurate throw, which he does. We are on to the 7th inning here in Korea. We'll be back in a minute. We're getting close to the finish, 6-1, Heroes. Welcome everybody back to today's game. We continue action of the Major League system all next week. As next week we will have 2 days of the Major Leagues and 5 days of KB. 1 day of so 5 days of NBA, 2 days of Major Leagues, and 1 day of KBO. That is next week's schedule. I already know all the days except for the KBO day. First pitch in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. New guy on the mound. As we are here, 0-1 count. We do have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the NBA. As that one's fouled back, we have an 0-2 count now, 2 outs. The MLB is on Thursday and Sunday. And then to finish this off, I have to still find out what day I'm going to do KBO baseball next week. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed, so bring in a new guy, and he's going to do the work for you. As that's going to start the lineup over with CEO standing at the plate. As we're going to see the 9-1-2. The 9's already gone, so it's time for the 1-2 part. Really? Okay, I didn't think that. So they just changed a call from the last inning. We had another error instead of a hit here. So that's actually 3 errors, and that's still 3 hits. First pitch to Park. First pitch to So the 9-batter Park stands in. He's got a 2-1 count on him through 6 pitches from the guy on the mound. Here we go, the pitch. That one inside. Did it hit him? And is that a... Did they call it a check swing, though, is the question. So I'm guessing he's going to go to first. So they do call it a hit by pitch, and a pinch runner is going to come in for the guy who got hit. And they're going to review it to see if this is actually a hit by pitch. I honestly can't tell with this one. Does it hit the... So it looks like they are going to stick with the call. There's not enough evidence to overturn it. That keeps a runner on first with 1 out. As that starts the lineup over with CEO standing in at the plate. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike. We have an 0-1 count. Or correction, 1-0 count. That one sent out to deep, and we have 2 outs just like that. With that fly out here to start the 7th, we have 2 outs here in the 7th inning now for the NC Dinos. So 2 outs and a runner on first, approaching the bottom of the seventh inning here as Kim steps to the plate. Here we go. Sitting at the plate is Park. He is a pinch hitter. Donglong Park. He'll be pinch hitting for the two-batter Kim. He did go 2 for 3 on the day, though, so that's kind of good for Kim. First pitch low and inside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Here we go, that one in there for a strike. We have a 1-1 count, 2 outs here in today's game. 6-1 is our score. 8 hits, 3 errors for the Kiwoom Heroes. 1 hit, 3 runs. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error for the NC Dinos. That one's outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now with 2 outs. That one high for a ball. We have a 3-1 count now. So with that 3-1 count, we have 2 outs. Runner on first. A walk here would not be that good. Here we go. That one in there for a strike. The count is full. It is a 3-2 count now. 2 outs. Runner on first. Top of the 7th inning here in Korea. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on and missed to end the inning. We're on to the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout on the field. Bottom of inning number 7 here today. The Dinos trying to somehow make a comeback. They need a minimum of 5 runs just to tie it, and they have their 9-1-2 batters here in this half inning. We will see if we can get to our get a 4 batter in. Here we go. First pitch to start this half inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Bottom of the 7th. here today. 6-1 is our score. Bottom 7 here in Korea. That one in there for a strike as well. It's an 0-2 count, 2 outs. Here we go, the 0-2. That one swung on the ground right to the second baseman. Have to make a good play, and we have one away. That's going to bring up Lee to start the lineup over here in the bottom of the 7th. Here we go, the 0-1. That one low for a ball. We have a 1-0 count, 4 pitches thrown. Four pitches thrown, 1-0 count, 1 out. 51 pitches thrown. That one in there for a strike as well. We have a 1-1 count, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. That one swung on, sent out of straightaway center. That one's deep, but not deep enough. And we have 2 outs here in this inning. With the fly out, that's gonna bring up Kiwoom, who brings up an 0 for 2 night. So here we go. First pitch is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. That one in there for a ball. We have a 1-1 count through 8 pitches. That one sent out to left field, and we have a single here in this inning, and that's going to bring up Sungbu Na. That's one of the first hits today without an error going with it. I am kind of impressed. I get impressed a lot easily in this league, as that is actually their 4th hit of the game. Oops. No. Runner on first, bottom 7. Here we go. That one swung on, sent. That one deep. That one back to the wall. That one is gone. A 2-run shot by E.J. Yang. And we have a ball game now. It is 6-3 Kiwoom. We have a little 2-out lightning now. We have a 6-3 game between Kiwoom and NC. This is how you if you wanna work your comeback, the bottom of the 7th inning is a perfect way to start it. As that brings up who is it? That brings up that should bring up Mo, who will stand in here in a 6-3 ball game in the bottom of the 7th. Here we go. That one swung on, fouled back. It is an 0-1 count on pitch number 10. That ball was just hammered. He knew it was gone right off the end of the bat. That one in there for a strike as well. It is an 0-2 count now. Here we go. That one hit on the ground, and that will do it for the 7th. We have 3 outs, but not before the big 2-run home run to make it 6-3. We'll be back to run the next inning in just a minute. It's time for the 8th. Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the 8th inning. 3, 6, 9, 12 outs remaining here in regulation of today's game. The Dinos trying to get a quick out here to start this half inning. First pitch of the inning is in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count to start out 8th inning off right. 6-3 is our score. The Dinos coming back slowly but surely as that one swung on and missed. It is an 0-2 count. Here we go. That one swung on and missed. Strike 3. And just like that, we have one away. And that's going to bring up Addison Russell. We do have our first final score of the day. The KT Wiz knock out the Samsung line 6-4. Here we go. Jim Long Park steps in. He's another pinch hitter. First pitch in there for our strike. It is an 0-1 count. One out here in the 8th inning. 6-3 is our score. Here we go. That one Outside for a ball. We have a 2-1 count now, 1 out. That one swung on, pops it up. The third baseman, the shortstop's going to be able to grab that one. 2 away now with that pop out, and that's going to bring up Park. Or probably a pinch hitter of some sort, but Park would be standing at the plate right now if he wasn't a pinch hitter. For all I know, there's not a pinch hitter. Let's just see if they pinch hit. First pitch is in there for a strike. For a ball, it is a 1-0 count on pitch number 8. 2 outs. That one on the ground right to the shift. That will do it for this half inning. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the KBO bottom of the 8th coming up next. Series, if we looked, NC Dinos and Kiwoom Heroes are the 1 and the 2 teams, but the LG Twins and the Deucin Bears are just 2 games out, and the Kia Tigers are 4 games out of that first place spot. You know who I'm kind of sad who has dropped off a lot? The Samsung Lions. They were off to a great start to start the month of July, and they just blew it, and they have been, I think they've lost like 11 in a row or something. They've just not been on key. Here we go. We're starting the bottom of the 8th inning off right with a grounder to the out position. We have 1 out now, and that's going to bring up Arthur. 3 hours we just passed of being live. 6-3 is our score. Here we go. The pitch. That went in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count through the first 2 pitches with only 1 out. That one swung on and missed. It is an 0-2 count now with 1 out. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on, fouled back. Count remains 0-2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch number 5. That one high for a ball. We have a 1-2 count now, 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning here in Korea. We have another final score. The Lotte Giants beat the Doosan Bears 7-3. Here we go, the pitch. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-2 count now with 1 out. Here we go. That one swung on and missed, strike 3. And that will give us 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs now. Our quick score check around the league. There's only 2 more games going on besides us. The Eagles down 5-17 to the SK Wyverns, and the Tigers down 6-1 to the Lotte or LG Twins, as that one swung on the ground right to the second baseman, and that should do it for this 8th inning of play. 6 outs remaining in regulation. We'll be back in a minute. Timeout from Korea. Do not stop. Welcome everybody back to our final inning of action. The 9th inning is what we all like to call it. The Dinos and the Tigers to 5:25 a.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. That's tomorrow, and then Friday on ESPN2, the KT Wiz and the Hanoi Eagles. As that happens, first pitch of the inning is high and outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count as Kim leads off this half inning. We are in the 9th. First pitch is outside. Second one was not. It was a swing and a miss. Here we go. That one in there for a strike as well. We have a 1-2 count. Both teams have picked up their pitching a lot since yesterday. Well, I mean, Kiwoom picked up their pitching a lot since yesterday, and the Dinos just picked up their pitching since the 3rd inning. They've let up 1 run and 2 hits since the 3rd inning, as that one swung on and missed, strike 3, and we have 1 away here in this half inning. That's going to bring up Lee, now the 7 batter. Here we go. First pitch outside for a ball with 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Here we go, the pitch. That one inside for a ball. We have a 2-0 count now, 1 out. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. It is foul, and we have a 2-1 count now. Here we go. That one, a liner right to the first baseman, and we have 2 outs here in the 9th inning, the top of it, and we have one more batter to face. It is going to be Kim, who will be stepping to the plate. Here we go. That one swung on, sent out to deep center field. That one will be caught at the warning track. We have 3 outs to go. We'll be back in a minute from Korea. It's time to see if there's a thing called the comeback out of the United States. Remaining here in regulation of today's game. New guy on the mound, and it's time to start the 9th inning, the bottom of the 9th inning. 3 runs tie it, 4 wins it. Here we go. 21 saves for So-Win Cho. And we are ready to start the bottom of the 9th. First pitch in there for a strike. It is a ball for a 1-0 count. So-Win Cho is the best closer in the KBO, and making sure he can try to get his 22nd save of the year. Here we go. That one outside for a ball. We have a 2-0 count now. Here in the bottom of the 9th, you're gonna see the 9-1-2 batters here in this half inning. Here we go. The 2-0. That one high for a ball. We have a 3-0 count now. No outs. we go. First pitch in there for a strike. It's a 3-1 count now here out of the first 4 pitches from the best closer in the universe of KBO this season. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there. The count is now 3-2. The 3-2 count. That one swung on, sent right to the right fielder, and we have 1 out. And that's going to bring Lee to the plate. Let's look at our player of the game. And it is obviously the pitcher for the Kiwoom Heroes. That's going to bring up Lee. First pitch in there for a strike. It is an 0-1 count. Here we go, the 0-1 count. That one swung on, he pops it up, and it will go out of play. We have an 0-2 count now. Min Hoi Shin today, he threw a total of 50 pitches. He threw 2 innings, let up 6 hit, 1 home run, struck out 0, and he had a lot of hit by pitches and bullpen help today. Here we go, pitch number 9. That one swung on, sent deep, too deep, and it's foul. Here we go, the 0-2 count, 1 out, bottom of the 9th. I just don't get this league. How is the SK Wyverns, the second worst team in the league, up 20-5? That one fouled back right there. That one is a ground ball into right, and it's a single. It does set up the double play ball, though, as it is their 6th hit of the afternoon. Tying run is on deck with Kiwoom coming to the plate. Here we go. So the 2-batter Kiwoom stands at the plate. Here we go, the pitch. That one in there for a strike at 93. It is an 0-1 count. That one in there for a strike. It is an 0-2 count now, 1 out. Here we go. The 0-2, 1 out. Now one outside. It's a 1-2 count now. One out now, one on. Here we go, the 1-2 count now, one out. Here we go, the pitch. Swung on. That one's deep, way back to the wall, over the head of the right fielder. And Lee's gonna go to third. And that's gonna put runners on the corners with Sanbu Na, who can hit it deep, coming to the plate. And that's gonna make us a deal of a lifetime with Na coming to the plate. Just want to know how good he is. He's got 2 singles, a strikeout, and a line out. They're going to have a quick talk on the mound. As the best clutch hitter here in today's league game is standing in at the plate. Here we go, 21 home runs for Sanbu Na, 66 RBIs, OPS 995, and his slugging is 603. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 2 on, the tying run is Na. Here we go, the pitch. That one swung on the ground. Out at second and out at first. Oh, they call him safe. And a run does come across. Are they going to challenge it, though? Kiwoom can challenge. And that is... So they are going to review it. And he is safe. So this should be an easy call. These should be safe, and that should put a runner on first with 2 outs, and yes, they call him safe. 6-4 is our score now. Here we go. One more out is all that is needed as Yang steps to the plate. Batter calls time. They can still tie the game with a home run. That is possible. Here we go, the pitch. That one high and outside for a ball. We have a 1-0 count. Yang did homer in his last at-bat, which was back in the 7th. That's how they got their 2 runs in the 7th inning. Here we go. That one in there for a strike. It's a 1-1 count. The NC Dinos down to their final 2 strikes of the ball game. It's 23-5. SK over the Hanawa Eagles. They just end the 7th inning. What is happening? Here we go, the pitch. That one outside. It is a 2-1 count. The Dinos trying to sweep the series, but they need some help from this man at the plate, Elijah J. Yang. Here we go. That one swung on, and that should do it if they can get there. It is caught, and that is the ball game. NC tries and tries. We have a final score. It is 4-6. Is your final. So 6, 4, 8, 3, 1, 7. Thanks everybody for coming out to today's stream. I will see you guys later today at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for the NBA playoffs. Have a great day and peace out from Korea.